entering the oldest black institution or organization in Toronto and Ontario. And these are some of the artifacts you will see. For example, this communion table is 1800s. The Bible up there is in the 1800s, right? The cross matters to us because that's our true history, but we've been around since 1826, Theo. Wow, that's our founding pastor there, and he came with 11 Underground Railroad escapees from the Virginia area in the U.S. And they birthed the church in 1826 under very heavy racial tension because it was before slavery was abolished. They wanted to attend the local churches here and be established themselves. But because they had no papers saying they were free, and they couldn't prove that they were leaders, and because, again, the tension, they couldn't attend the Caucasian churches freely. They had to sit in the back and just be participants. And they really were leaders in the sense of wanting to establish themselves. And then through success of growing and others joining the church, in 1841, they established their very first building. Isn't that powerful? 1841, they moved to the location at Queen and Victoria Street, and that's exactly where St. Michael's Hospital resides right now. And then from there, for a few years went by, and in 1905, we moved to University in Edward Street. And there we were called University Baptist Church. And Shell gas station, after some time, wanted that property. So they collaborated and worked at a plan to bring us to 101 Huron Street. So in 1955, we built this property where we are right now, and we've been here since then as First Baptist Church Toronto in 1955. Faith always played a very important part, during slavery and any kind of suffering people would go through. So church was a big factor in the lives of those who were escaping through the Underground Railroad, those who were looking for a place of faith and wanting to feel a place of welcome, because the tension was still real, right? So First Baptist really was a haven for all those within the Toronto area and GTA who was able to come and feel a sense of belonging.
I want to clap a little louder than before. Say, I want to shout a little louder than before.
So we always remain that beacon of hope to the wider community, especially for those who are coming from various parts of our nation, from various parts of the world. And if they were black, they would gravitate to where other black people were.
No more shackles, no more chains, no more bondage. I am free. Yeah. It's a declaration. Do you know you're free? If you know you're free, sing it with us. Hey, no more shackles.
I'm from Guyana, South America. I came here back in March 1981. My uncle, actually, he was a pastor here many years ago. I think it's in the 50s or 60s. And so when we came to Canada, this is the first church we came to, and we're here ever since. This church is like family to me. Outside of my blood family, this is my kingdom family. Back when I was 15, with the youth involvement, it was a little less. But someone took me under my wings, so I was mentored to be a Sunday school teacher. Then as you grow older, different things happen. You join the choir, and you become part of the different ministries in the church. Yeah, and pastor last year nominated me as the deacon chair, so I'm the chair of the deacon board. So now, hopefully, I can take someone under my wing and lead them like someone led me to this point.
I first came to Canada in 2022. I came for studies, and I come from Mali, a country in West Africa. First Baptist Church is like a family for me. So I come from a country, and I didn't know anybody here in Toronto, so I found the church, and the church is like family for me. And this is actually a place where everybody is welcome to worship, and everybody have their place here.
So we called it Black History Unity Month. Black History Unity Sunday. Because how dare me think there's only black people coming to this church? We've got Caucasians, and we've got some Chinese, we've got some Portuguese, we've got some others coming in here as well. So I think that the gospel story does not need to be esocentric to one particular culture. But our history does matter because the struggles that we would have had to overcome to be where we are. But it's through that struggle that we become so resilient that we can demonstrate the gospel story. The Jesus who was racially profiled, hung on a cross to bring everybody into the kingdom. So we use the history as a platform just to make sure that history is now to liberate everyone else who's suffering, everyone else who's struggling, everyone else who can overcome based on our resilience, beyond our color, and is beyond a month. Is every day of our lives. Are we walking as human beings, loving and caring for each other in this diaspora story so that God in the end can be glorified and Jesus Christ can be the Savior He's calling us to be?